Hello, this is Teresa Byington, and I want to share with you one of the sweetest roses that I grow in my Midwest garden. Now here it's zone 5B, and this rose does fabulously. This is Quietness. Isn't it pretty? Look at those petals. It's equally as fragrant. It's just sweet, sweet, sweet. Now this is a buck rose, and Dr. Buck was a professor at Iowa State University, and he just happened to love roses. But he didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. He didn't want to spend money for chemicals, and he wanted his roses to last through the winter. So he started doing research, and he crossed and crossed and crossed, and even got some rootstock from Canada to make his roses more winter hardy. And at his death, there were lots and lots of buck roses. Many of them were not in commerce at that time. So many of them were farmed out to rose growers. And this little pink beauty went all the way to South Carolina, and Pat Henry of Roses Unlimited grew this rose. And she tells the story that after 9/11, she found herself that morning after in her garden. And it was a very quiet morning. If you remember, even air traffic had been stopped for a while. As she walked through her garden with a heavy heart and a quiet spirit, she saw a pink bloom. And she looked down and she said, "Who are you?" And she saw that it was a number, which meant it was a buck rose. She decided that day that this rose would be called Quietness. Quietness for her spirit, the day, and Dr. Buck himself was known as a quiet man. When she told the Buck family, they totally agreed. So this rose is Quietness. It requires very little care in my zone 5B garden. Very little spray does it ever need, and it just does this off and on all summer. So I think this is a rose you might like to have in your garden too.